Hello world, this is JWP, Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website jwpsite.com for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For small business inquiries, such as mixing, mastering, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, you can reach me at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click. Switch to this one. It's a little more appropriate as there's nothing really on screen that's too technical. Alright, then getting into it. Last I left off, I had finished up Math from 2010. Now I'm on to what's called Mellow GUI. I'm not sure I got all the samples here. Let's see. I need an output. A lot of times these older projects don't have the right output. Looks like everything's there. Okay, let's get this bounced over here and then replace this one. Just a vibe, eh? 25. Okay, get that rebalanced. It's a huge echo. Bring in that compressor again. Oh, I think I lost mine. Must have been smoking some good stuff that day. And it looks like the arrangement's wrong. Like that's one too many verse runs. I almost want to stick another one of these in there. It'll be really one more of these, right? Okay, so let's go export zip. This goes to final, Mellow Guitar GUI. Is there another version of this? I don't think there is. I haven't heard this probably since I made it. So let's go Mellow GUI. So there is two versions. They just look like the same version that just got carried over for some whatever reason. So that's fine, same here. And push. Okay, it's zipping. Wait for it to finish packing here. And then export. Running. Let's get a new one open. Actually, I have to do some packing, right? So let's do the packing. Mellow guitar, send to compressed. And then that's fine like that. Let's grab it. And it should be zipped already, right? So jump in there. There's a million samples here. Dump that there. Is it in here? There it is. Okay, yeah. And the wave is pushing out. I'll close that window, so just give me like a fresh window. Motion picture, even. Wonder if I have the vocals for that. I don't think I do. I wish I did. I just don't know where they went. Okay, so this is done. And then give me this, and on to the next one, Mellow DR. This will be mellow drums, I guess. Some citrus. PD. That's a homemade plugin, I think. Okay, so let me jump in here. Actually, I think it's in the cloud. I don't know what version it's looking for too. not sure if I have that specific version because PD evolved over time. So VST. And then this is like a local Arva. Homebrew, so I don't know whether is it just sitting on top here, PD. Do I have a specific spot for it? What would the name be? What would the name be even? I'll just do a search for it, I guess. It's gonna take a moment, but PD, because I know I have it somewhere. I just don't know where. Maybe in projects. I mean, I can recompile it. Why is that because? Considered PD. There's like PD doesn't exist. Maybe it's looking inside and seeing something that says PD. Okay, whatever. I'll see what else there is. Okay. What else are you getting? Because I know I've seen it, them carrying it, and just guitar dynamics E. Is there even anything here? I don't even know if I have those. Okay, so let's go all. Is there even anything there? Yeah, there is stuff there, eh? Not good. How big is this? It's a full-on project, too. Still not finding PD. I'm pretty sure, like, if there is the guitar dynamics, they exist with that PD file. To be sorted, maybe? Let's see, to be sorted here. G. Be under guitar dynamics, right? G, G, D. Yeah, so there's those, interestingly enough. And then where's PD? And there's PD, crazy. And then those are probably the right versions. Okay, so these go where? They can go with the final. How do I bring in the dependencies? How have we been doing it? Samples, final. Am I just storing them right there with them? Pretty sure I am, right? I'm just chucking them in there. Give me by name, wired by the other name. Okay, so I'm not seeing, I think it's 2010. That's when I started, like, what's it called? DSK strings and stuff. And folders, where's the folders? There they are. Okay, so I'm not seeing tracks. I'm not seeing like a dependencies folder. I feel like that's probably the best idea, is to include a dependencies folder with it. Scratches, samples, because I'm sure like I was packing dependencies with things. I just don't see anything anywhere. Down here, because it'd be like with DSK. I want to see the system I was running. What my mentality was for including things. Was I just packing them with the zip? Is that a good idea? Like, is that the best idea? Is just to toss them right in with the zip too? I feel like maybe it is. Maybe that's why I can't find it. Just because I packed them right in with the zip. But then that would be pretty hardcore with Proteus, because Proteus is like 300 megs. It's not as if some of my other files weren't 300 megs. Okay, so I'm not getting anything, I don't think. Give me another Explorer window. In fact, let's go back. Let's just use this one. It's not seeming to find anything. So yeah, that's what I'll do. And then the heavier ones, I want to do. was I? G, right? G, F, H, and one M. Okay, and then for starters, I want to put these in the VST folder to be sorted. Okay, so I want to keep that open so I don't lose it. So I guess I do need another Explorer. And then I'll just put these in the VST folder here, and then I'll just pack them in. So 86, common files, VST2, and then just lump them. Got PD Chan, PD303. Okay. So I can reload this guy. Did I just close like that? No. Then save changes. No. I gotta do a rescan, I think, or something, right? Channels. Isn't there like plugin database thing somewhere? No, I have to go the long way. Like this. More. Refresh, just fast scan. Then I'll get PD and stuff in there. After it digs through like 10 new plugins. What is 10? Oh, just some of my like newer stuff. Okay. And then Melodr. PD could not be found. Why? What about, it looks like it's finding guitar channels though. I mean, I put PD in there, didn't I? PD's right there. Maybe that folder's empty. I didn't even go inside to look at it. Yeah, it's empty. So PD, they sit on the outside too. That's right. Okay, so PD, these are all actually here. So how come guitar things are in here? I don't know. And then I need the PD. Give me there's CPD. Just want PD. There we go. And then toss that out here. Okay. I gotta do this again here. No. And I have to rescan again. Replace more. And then what? Is it done? Okay, it's done. Refresh, rescan. Okay, one new plug, and then give me the load here. And we'll see. I feel like, yeah, the best idea is to include them right into the zip, just that way, so they're more like way more portable. Whereas if they're in the like parent folder and the file separates from the parent folder. Okay, let's check out what's here. And I need an output. This was an experimental project, so it might just be randomness. Yeah, something like just randomness. Okay, and then let's get this over here. Are the beats even coming through the stream? Yeah, they are, eh? Let's get master master chain. Okay, okay. That there. Get rid of this. Looks like there's a change up at the last bit there. Some more kicks. Okay, so then let's export that into a zip, into the final. Okay, it just totally packs really fast, and then export the wave. Okay, go, and then I need to pack all this stuff here. So give me that, and the PD guitar chan, that. really need this PD file, but I'll take it anyway, folder rather. And then, where's my final? Why do I have two 2010s open? I think it's just because I was digging around, right? So this is my new final. 10 final. Hopefully it remembers its sorting. Pretty sure it would. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then in here, dump these VSTs. And then I need to package the 2010 version. Cut that. I gotta wait for the other one. While it's running, I want to check something. 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Why is it going to take me 2 minutes? I think it's just saying that. There's no way it's going to take 2 minutes. Yeah, so it's just saying that. I think it's because this was running. So this is done now. I can close this. Seconds. I don't know if that actually took 2 minutes. Okay, and then I want a new window. I'm on to the next one. But I gotta get this guy in there. Okay, so the main file, the guitar dynamics file, and yeah, the actual DLL, that's where I want to be. And then the zipped original project file. Okay, and then I want miso op. Nope, not that. This miso op part 3. Is there more miso op? Miso op. Miso op. Miso op. Miso op. Under the E. Miso op. Right there. And did I slide right by them? So op 3. Okay, so there's only 2010. And it's looking for a direct wave. Not a good sign. Just checking on here. Okay, I have to take a BRB. Maybe I'll just let that run. Yeah. Right then, back in. Fix more her. And then, so this loaded kinda, looks like it's missing Proteus. I'm not sure why. Didn't load Proteus. Oops. Turn that off. Maybe I'll just reload. Let's just see before I do if there's even anything here. Oh, it's got a thing. It just looks like it didn't finish loading. It looks like it has this file though. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, it looks like it just corrupted while it was loading, so let's close it. Get another instance happening here. Oh, it was Proteus running. Okay, so it might be recoverable. So it's just gonna open and then it's just gonna close. How many Proteuses did I have on this project? 3. Yeah, and then it just it closed and then it just loaded and then it just closed. Okay, so I gotta remember that. So Proteuses want getting trumpet clean. Okay, so that's missing, probably missing as well. So that one, I guess I gotta stare at it today. I actually don't like my camera that far. Let's see if I can get it meet a center. Am I more center? More still? The only issue is that the corner of the wall is there. But I mean, it mostly gets covered up. So yeah, I'll just do my best to keep myself in the middle there instead of my head getting cropped out. So I don't know. I mean, I did loading time. Okay, so this is the issue with Proteus. Is it gonna give me the pop-up, or am I gonna go hunting for it? I think it wants me to go hunting for it, eh? Click. Still trying to find it, I think. Oh, there it is, I see it. Cannot be found. Doesn't even have a name for the bank. I wonder if I'll be able to determine what it once was. There is probably a way to get these to load properly. I just don't know what it is. Because it knows where the compressor thing or composer thing is. Composer bank. I don't know why it doesn't see it. 3:30-ish. Maybe I'll go to like 6. Okay, and it's also missing a whole bunch of trumpet stuff. Okay, so I gotta make some dummy trumpets. Trumpet clean. Data files, no. I could just replace it, right? I think the only reason I was doing that in the past is because it would take so long to load, or it didn't load at all. So let's just go replace. And I don't know what Proteus was. Give me the readout way down here for some reason. And this is trumpet clean. Let's see if I can remember what this is. Need output. I can figure out what those missing parts are. Okay, so that's missing drums, that feels like. Do I have any way of determining what's missing? So just my banks, I think. I don't think there's any real way of determining. Maybe it's in the file here. With... not sure it is though. I haven't had to dissect the Proteus before, I don't think. Usually the Proteus has like a holder name. What does the information look like? Yeah, that's definitely some kind of drums. But what drums, right? To buy nothing. Presets. There's like probably so many drums. Does it say? No, it doesn't say there either. Okay, so let's see what's in the data here. Maybe Proteus will be saying its name. The preset that it wants. But it, even like the one that it presented was kind of like blank, right? There's still a chance though. Okay, so that looks like direct wave stuff. I don't know why there's a whole text table, letter table. Let's go full screen here. Am I at the end of the file? It's loading. Okay, so I'll just zip through it. Maybe I'll zip even faster here. Because it looks like data chunk. Compressor, so this looks like mixing stuff. That's it. Just go from this stuff into mixing stuff. Compressor, yeah. So it looks like this is like the part of the file that holds the mixing stuff. So I don't see anything Proteus. I can search for it. Proteus. How do I spell that? Proteus. Proteus. Okay, F3. Up. 3. Proteus. 3. It doesn't say anything specifically. Takes 5. So any data. Nothing. preset, because I think the preset like doesn't have a name. Yeah. Okay, so just thinking miso up. Miso up. Shortcuts, like was it ever rendered so I can hear maybe what it sounded like? Let's see here. Go here. And then do I have it on record? And then backup, I think 256 backup instrumentals. And Primo beats. Miso up. Okay, so let's go. Maybe it's down here. I can get right to it right away. Miso. No. Not there. Let's go miso. Miso up. I really don't want to have to audition drums. I just like how this works. So, I mean, the working file. Okay, so I got Meso up. This is the working file. Show me all the EXPs. Is there like a one without a name? EXP 11. I know there's more in there. Bass. So it's a drums, right? And it's nameless, like it just has, I think, like a comma for a name. This is still searching. Really? I don't think I need to even do this. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, and then I can just go back, like type, right? Like, what am I doing? Then bass noise. There's crap files in there. Slate Pro. Here we go. 11. Oh, excuse me. 11. So what's 11? Is that like a label for a drum kit? Drums 11 maybe? Category. Category percussion? Is that where the drum kits live? No, that's not. What would it be called? Drums. I thought like you think it would be just called drums, right? Can you load? The problem is, Okay, go back here. Will you load category? Okay, so it's gonna make me do it like that. Because for some reason it's broken. Any? What is 11? Some bass, okay. And bass. Bunch of basses, noise, thick fretless. What is all that? ProTX VX. This is everything. That was probably a bad idea. Okay. Show me. I think I already looked, right? There's nothing else I can really see, and I don't have it rendered out, so it's missing drums, and it looks like there's no possible way to get them back. I'm just wondering if I have any other records of like exported beats. My stuff is so messy. Music production. Full P data. Here we go, other stuff. Primo beats. Mixed. Is there any exports in here, I wonder? This is 2010. This is the files I'm trying to clean up now, so there's no like waves or MP3s or anything. I actually think that's where the complete guy is searching from. Share his source results all. Is there files, like audio files? Looks like they're mixed in, if there was any. So So show me as like that, and then go meso. No, so there never was. Okay, and then what was my other lead here? This? Uh-oh. Just wait for it. It's just loading this list. I'll give it a few more minutes. Bugger. So just loaded everything all at one time. And what is this? Last one. Presets. Shake. Speaker. Okay, so I don't know. Let's go back here. In fact, let's go here. And then, like, why can't it show me a list here? What are the different things, and why isn't there drums? So different basses, BPM, brass, guitar, hits, keyboard, 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 kit. No, oh, where are you going? Go back to kit. What are you doing? Why is it being weird? I don't remember pushing the keys that many times. I don't know what it's following. Okay. And of course it doesn't work. I think this might be my best option. Just put kit. Does it work like that? There we go. Okay, so I don't see anything called 11. But I do have a whole bunch of stuff. Kit 11. Okay, here we go. And then where did I get 11 from? That was... What is this? Am I done here? Let's search. Okay, so... Oh, I wanted to see everything. I think I got a hot lead though. And then that lead comes from this, right? 11. So I believe that's what I'm doing here. So then I go like this. And I don't know how to store these, like. Because if I export it, it just kind of... Good enough, I guess. Can I just move on to the next one? Okay. And then I want library. Gotta do this every time. Filter by name. This is 11. Could I have just done that the whole time? 11? No, it's stealing focus here. I gotta wait for this to load. I mean, I guess I can continue like this. And then jump down to kit. Just because it's probably easier just to do it this way. And then kit 11. I can get multiples loading. No longer exists. Okay, I can't do them multiple times because I think they don't like that. It's trying to read from the same file and it's like, hey, let me get at that right quick, and bumps the other one out of the way. So everything else is there. This is FL keys. This is there, looks like. Trumpet's been replaced. The guitar is there. Okay. And then this one's loading. But like, can't I see 11? Oh, it's still doing something, okay. I'm sure I was able to mess with it when I was doing things though. So kit is in. Can you close? Like, shouldn't it be in here? Fat sun bass. I don't know. My hot lead just kind of disintegrated a bit. takes so long to load these? I mean, it's like right there. You don't have to take forever. It looks like it's like loading faster, I guess. Looks like I can start diving in this one, eh? Menu diving action. Break out your snorkel, guys. It's time for some menu diving. Okay, and then category. Kit 11. I'm betting that this isn't the one. Just the lead is good, but like, yeah, there's no guarantee. It's not even doing anything. Is there no output, maybe? No, the output's there. Is it ever going? Maybe because it's loading something, it's like holding the whole process. Okay. So did you load anything? No. Do I have to do something like this? Perhaps. This. No, just play. So it's doing something. So there's something there. I don't know if that's the original intent. I did as much as I could to get the lead kind of thing and get things in order. And so I'll just export it as 11. As long as like everything is sort of there. So this here. Okay, and then the last set. This. Okay. Looks like there's enough there. Let's check this last one here. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Let's close everything. Because every time I do that, it's going to be annoying. Where does that play? Sounds like that's going to get annoying. Oh, that's where it's at. Kind of works. Let's fix this noise range because that's just drilling into my brain. It's scrambling my brain. There we go. Let's go back. Oh, I didn't catch it. Oh man, that trumpet is annoying. Can I tighten it up? I don't know what the original intent was, but let's tighten that up. What is this guy doing? Guess so. Okay, and then I want to sort of save this as export. I don't know. It's so wacky. Give me... Oh. So they're going to make me dig for it, eh? This is under project data, right? Workflow, project data, music production, P data, no. I thought I'm working out of a file called old. Yeah, don't delete old. There's where old was. I was looking for the old. I forgot I put that there. This is embryogenesis. And that's not where it's at. Here, music production, beats, embryogenesis. Album data, final 2010 final. Let's put this. Oh, I can't add it to like a favorites. Fine. Okay, so this is drum kit 11. Sukajum. So at least I can like pack that in. I mean, it's probably not gonna hold itself together, whatever. Let's get it out. Let's get it packed. And this is the only version of this, so 2010 final. You want to save your changes? No, because I already did that. For the most part, kind of thing. Itchy back. Now processing. I guess I didn't do something else, right? Like I can still keep going. I might as well wait for it though. Perhaps I'll open another FL whilst I wait. Sure is packing a lot, but I guess there's lots of samples there. Give me... I'll take a peek at the next one here. Sort by name again. And I'm a misso. Messing with me. Okay, so this is a generational one, like this is 2010 version. Oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find the samples for that one. You done? Still packing. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna try load this guy now. Not sure if it's gonna be able to find everything. Seemed fine with it. That's a lot of stuff. This is still packing. Let's go with this to preview, I guess. Output. Looks like that was full-on production. Okay, let's put that here. And then grab this. Limit it, right? Yes. Okay, and then file 25. Okay. I did that here, right? I already did that for a message. Yes, okay. And then this, yes. So no more errors. Okay, and then bring in the limiter. Hey, Kirby Slice coming through. What's happening? How's your Saturday going? Let's drop that. Put down a track in the forum. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. Okay. My, what do you call it? It's supposed to be catching people when they come in. Like catching them, but telling me people have come in to the chat. I don't know why it hasn't been. Not a big deal. Me, I am exporting beats from the past. So let me finish up this one that I was doing and I'll get into it. Just bear with me so I know. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I just want to export as a wave. Save, and then I need to pack it. Let's call this versions. As well, this one has that XBZ or whatever, right? I gotta grab that. Okay, so of course it's gonna be impossible to find. I think it's called 11. So I'll start with this. This guy first. And then I toss that in here. This is probably just jam-packed with samples. Took forever to pack. Yeah, it's just mad samples. And then I need the Proteus thing. that. That's more of a placeholder than an actual project file. Okay, so I'll switch out and I'll get into sort of feedback. Right then. So here, there's a lot going on in this project. I really kind of overdid it. I liked this track, so I overdid it. And it's nice that I can come back to it and like give it the master chain. Let's go. And it's probably, yeah, it's like 4 minutes. That's how much I liked it. Okay, so let's trim that down. I don't think there's any more changes. It looks like an outro here. This looks like an intro. So it looks like half a verse and then a chorus and then a double verse. So what I want to maintain its consistency, where does this guy come from though? That's a chorus, right? So it looks like a chorus and then I just kind of play that little chunk of the chorus again. So something like this. This. It looks like it's off a little bit too. Let's just paint a whole block there. Oh, because there's an intro. Okay. That's why it's off by 1 bar. 1 bar. Oh, I need here to there. There. I feel like it loses a lot of energy just from that outro, because like listening to it the way I remember it, there's actually a change here. Or is it just me? Messing things up. So it looks like there was actually a change. So there's a progression. The second verse gets a little heavier, it looks like. If you want to call it that. So I got to remember everything's off by 1. What I'll do is I'll take this guy. Just move it to the end for now. And then grab all this. And then line things up. What would happen to everything? What's up with that? Oh, because that's an automation. Okay. So I just want to see visually. So there's a progression here, it looks like. So what do I got to do? I got to cut out this middle block, and then this is the verse here. Chorus, rather. That's a really short chorus. It's only like one thing, and then we go boom, 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 boom. So it's like an 8 chorus and a 32 verse. Look up here too, there's another variation there. Okay, so I can just chop out 1, and also there's a variation here. No, not really. Just my eyeballs messing with me. Okay. So let's move this stuff in like that. Grab everything and put those automations back. I don't think that actually is automation. Okay. So how long is that? Like 2 minutes? Yeah. But I mean, it's the way it naturally, that's the way it was presented. It just was really long. So I chopped out sort of the filler. Let's go. It's ready to go for the most part. Okay, so give me the ending. There it is. That feels more like what was the ending was. I just want to see if that same energy is there. Because I remember this kind of having a little bit more nod factor once it gets into the thick of it, into the verse. Psychologically, that feels right. For me, because I've always heard it like that. No, I don't like that. It's changed, right? So this is the 2010 version. That's why it sounds different, because I think I messed with the structure of it. So I'll just export it like that. I trimmed it down best I could. This is called 2010. And then push, and then it should just pack. Yeah, so it just packs instantly. And then wave and push, export. I want to pack the original. MES. Messing with me. Looks like next one is called Metal, which is likely Slayer. Send to compressed. There's so much stuff in Windows right click menu. It's horrible. Actually, I want to go back into that file and double check everything is there. It looks like the package is gone. I just need to see. Yeah, so that's the stuff that I want to see. That those are in there. And then let's get this packed. Should just be empty. Yeah, there's some drums. Okay, done. And still rendering, so I could just move on to the next one. And then final. This. Okay, so that one's done now. Close that. Give me this, and after messing with me is Metal, and it looks like this is the only edition for this. Let's check the complete catalog here called Metal, Metalish. Metal 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's 2 versions of Metal. So this looks like actually Metal 2. So I'll call this 2010. So like it's a completely different track. So I'm going to have to call this 2010. Okay, give me the driver. Absolute disaster ensues. Let's put on the cleaner for that. I feel like this is something that I don't even want to like have in my thing. Wow, did that ever clean it up so much? And then put the compressor back to give it some body. And that's how great using a de-esser or deharsher is. Just bangs, eh? Like that's just utter bangerology. Okay, so let's get this out. Done. Get the wave out. Save. Done. And then pack the FLP. Got 3 FLPs here. There's different versions of it. I wonder what the original sounds like. So it says versions _ version. What? Okay, I was like, why do they all say zip, but they don't say zip? Versions. Oh, this is 2010. It's fine. Because there won't be another zip file, and I hope the zip files don't see each other, right? However, I do have to change some stuff. So drop that in there. I have to change the global zip file name. Let's wait for this to finish. That's finished. Close it. And then change the global file names here. So 2010, 2020, 2010, and I have to go change the MP3. Can I stop grouping? Group by none. None. And then this is 2010. Okay. On to the next one. Need a new FL window. Just watching out for feedback. My last few streams have been peppered with feedback, which is not fun. Okay, motion picture. No, I got more-ish first. Looks like more shit. More shit. Probably something after metal. Parameters could not be loaded. So that's a little bit of an issue. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to determine what this instrument was. Any day, meow. Any day, meow. Just waiting for it. Maybe I'll do a BRB. Should be okay. Okay, it looks like one of those ones that's just going to be searching forever. So I'll just end it. So we never respond. Okay, so it did. So it's looking for trumpet. So that's a no. I don't know what this once was though. Cannot load parameter. I have no evidence of what it was. Let's go to brass. This is trumpet. And this would probably tuba if it exists. Yeah, it does exist there. So I imagine that was probably tuba. What is it doing? It's falling. Okay, so it's not doing anything. Give me an output. Oh well. What is this guy doing? Okay, so it says it can't load the parameter. I believe it's like, is this what it sounds like though? Is that what this is? As far as like the sound that that specific preset is making, or is this, it actually has loaded the right one, it just doesn't. Okay, so yeah. So I don't know what that is, but it's loaded, so probably tuba. Look at all that mess, eh? Okay, so it looks like I lost them now. Oops. I don't know, it does that sometimes, DSK brass, like it just taps out, right? I'm gonna do a reload and I'll hit it with tuba. Pretty sure that's tuba. It also feels like it's an octave too high. Let's go tuba. And then did I lose trumpet too? What's up with that? Why does it do that? Trumpets. Okay, so then if it wasn't trumpet, it's probably trombone. No, I'm gonna have to reload it because I don't know what that was. And then after I activate it, it seems to like tap out and die. So this will give me a chance to take a short break. Now I can figure out what this preset is. Okay, so I'll toss it in and then it'll load and I'll take a short break. If ever I Can grab it? Can I grab it? No? Explorer crash. Is there something in the way? Yeah, okay, so there's something in the way. Grab that. Alright, so on the break here I determined that it's actually the tuba, and it's the reason it sounds different is because it's stepping down. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this to tuba, and then I'm not sure if it's gonna actually change the... No, it's fine. Okay, I was just worried that I was gonna lose that. So, and then for this guy, this is trumpets. And then it's good. I'll export now because I feel like if I hit play, it's going to crash again. I don't know why DSK does that. And I think I only get like one shot at it, right? Is there any more of that version? Or of that name? MOR. I gotta turn up my heater here. It's cold. Getting a little chill here. So this is MOR like that. So this is the only version, okay. And it's processing. Still processing, so I can move on to the next one and see what's in motion picture here. So motion picture was a track by Cameras and it's just a beat. So it's gonna look for that beat and it's gonna look for the lyrics. I'm not sure it's gonna find anything. It actually looks like there's stuff packed in it, eh? Interesting, because I didn't know where motion picture went. It's looking for audio file. I think there was actually a couple versions of this. 38s too. STE. So what's packed in here then? Edison, here's something. What is this? Okay, so this is the file right here.
Oh, y'all need to listen to the kids. So I'm spitting something for the kids.
Huh. So, like, there isn't really anything to do with this. I mean, I could pack it, but there's no real point, right? I could drop the Edison and pack it like that, just so I know that it's there. There's no beat. It's just a heavy file for nothing, for the most part. Well, I'll pack it up. Maybe I should, like, keep notes here. Let's go to Firefox, and I'll open a keep. Should I want to keep? No, I'll do a notepad. And then I'll say beats notes, motion picture, workflow files contain Edison with the vocals. And I'll say consider dumping the versions and keeping the file. Okay. And then I'll save these in the same folder here. And look, is there a fast way there? Click this. Click this. Let's click that. I'll say beats notes. So what do I want to do with these? I'll just move them out. I'll just delete these. Or what am I doing here? Just pack them. I think I'll just move them out like this. And I'll just toss them in a workflow. Workflows. 2010 workflows. Intro versions. Okay. And then, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, and they're all like 80. And I probably have that file somewhere else too. Okay, so is this done? Now let's try run it. So it stops responding, right? I don't know why they stop responding like that. Let's push it again. Skip brass. Oh, I guess yeah, I kind of gotta reload them. Let's reload them, it's fine. I'll just reload them both at once. Oops, not strings. Oops. Oops. Oh, I just totally injected a new one. Get that over. And give me another brass. Top one is tuba, bottom one is... Oh crap, but I lost my arpeggiator. That's what the issue I was having. Because when I replace it, I replace the arpeggiator, right? It's too late, I gotta reload. Can I reload from the zip? Processing zip file. What is the zip thing? I don't even know why I saved the zip. I didn't put a master on. I think I just gonna have to save it like so it doesn't break down, right? I can close this. This isn't doing anything. And then does it work? They're still dead. Okay, but I mean I have my file that I want to have this arpeggiator. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll clone this. Cloning something that's broken. Maybe that's not such a good idea. It even has full porta. I don't know if that's an issue. No, because porta's here. I don't know what this does. Did it do anything? I don't know what it... I think it crashed, right? Yeah. Okay, so it crashed. Just all I really need is this holding point. And then I can reload here. You know, I don't even know if the original... I gotta reload the original because I don't know if, like, the original had a arpeggiator. Maybe that's why it sounds so awful. Okay, so let's just close the whole thing. And then I gotta wait for the direct wave to load again because there's chords there. And the bass runs as a... And the tuba runs as an arpeggiator, so it's likely that so does the trumpet. So this is more-ish. It looks like more... Is my baby a packed file too? Parameters cannot be loaded, that's fine. It's gonna look for the direct waves now. Oh, it's frozen. I can't move it. Doesn't even let me. No, it doesn't even let me move around. Gotta wait for it. Gots to wait for it. Nothing I can do about that. The waiting game. Okay, are you ever gonna... There's about 6 to 10 files to look for. So this project has taken like a couple of years already. This whole time I could have been making music. Okay, so does this guy have a arpeggiator? It does, okay. So what I gotta do is I gotta clone this guy. It's also gonna look for those missing files. Does it show another pop-up? I've never done this before, I don't know what it does. Is it like, oh, we couldn't find those files the first time. We still can't find them. Or is it just like, oh, I don't know what to do. Freeze. I think it's, I don't know what to do. Freeze. It took a little while for the last time. So let's let it tweak. No, it just doesn't even give a warning. It's just like, couldn't find the file. Oh well. So now I bring in a tuba, and a trumpet, and then I copy the stuff over. Okay, so that's standard. It's just up and down. Looks like 4 portament is off. Auto off. Up and down, standard. Match, and then tuba here. This is blues. Scale down. But I have some differences here, so let's go copy. I don't know what that's set to. Paste was 79%. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. See, is it 3 notes? Set 2 notes. Is it supposed to be that? Yeah. Okay. And then I don't know what this other one is. Grab that. Paste, and then I can drop these guys. And then get a driver. And then we can check it out. I think. Oh, there it goes. They're still not responding. I don't know why though. Okay. It's not that they're out of range, they're just not responding. Because they crashed. Does it say anything? It doesn't, eh? I can save a temp. So let's save as. Final. So I'm not digging. And then I'll close it. And then I'll see if it's like it recovers. Because if I... Is it gonna... If I refresh the plug, it's likely it's just going to drop the arpeggiator. So I think what I can do is just reload the whole project and hopefully it sort of refreshes those plugs. So this is the version I just made. Why is there a direct wave? What is it looking for a direct wave for? This must not be the version I just made, is it? For the Understrat? Why does it feel so high now? It was fall, right? Like, it wasn't climb? It doesn't sound right. Like this tuba sounds too high. Look at the picture of the tuba too, that's not the tuba. Something like this. That's not the tuba though. Okay, I think it completely broke again, yeah. I almost know by heart what these settings are now. Clone it again. I think they have to be like completely eliminated. I don't know. Will resetting the plugin like reset the arpeggiator? Processing connections. I need reload. Is there no reload button kind of thing? Processing reset. Okay, and then what do you think? You're still holding your settings, okay. Okay, and then give me tuba. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to be. As well, I used to pull the, what do you call it down? The release. Info, yeah, that's a problem. Reset, no, you're toast. Okay. The trumpet. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to be. As well, I used to pull the, what do you call it down? The release. Info, yeah, there's a problem. Reset. Okay. Trumpet. Okay, try that again. The tuba tapped out again. Why? You're messing with me, and then watch the other one will tap out. Oh, I think it's a synthetic issue where they can only have one at a time. Right, now this one's gonna... Yeah. So that's the issue? I don't know. I thought this was resolved though. Like, which version of the plugin is this? No, don't take me here. Actually, I would check out, see what he's been up to. Probably nothing changed. Because the other ones were working, right? Does it have to be a completely clean? Like, watch if I bring in another one, is it going to crash that one? It's just something. But what if I push play? Okay, so now did one of them crash? No, I don't know. What's up with that? Okay. So what do I gotta do here? Because every time I try to refresh the plug, it dies. This is up, down, auto. Just up, down, auto, that's it. That's all that's changed. Up, down, auto. Give it a shot. Replace DSK brass. This is trumpet. Up, down, auto. 1. Yeah. This isn't the trumpet again. Let's get this back on the trumpets. So now what do you guys think I can drop this? You're gonna give me the track? I think it crashed. See, it stalls for a second. Yeah. So I don't know what's up with that. Like, why does it? I think maybe it's just like the tuba. I don't know. What's DSK been up to? Nothing. DSK music. I'm sure this is just an old link. Yeah, right there. It's the full website. .com. What am I do? Because if I refresh them and try pump them out, they're just gonna die, right? I can replace it with a layer. I can replace them with layers. Replace this one with a layer. Or a sampler, anything. Not much new. Is there like a news thing? RS. Still says Twitter. So it doesn't look like there's been anything new. And is this running? No, because that died. Give me this, and then what I'll do is I'll clone this. But if I clone it, then I'm still holding on to something. Does layer have function? It doesn't. Okay, let's change this to a sample then. Sampler. And then it's just up, down, 1, right? And then this guy, which one has the data? Top one. Yeah, the top one. Okay, so the top one has the data. This is my holding spots. Let's go like this, and then I'll go, what? Sampler. What? I just realized there's not really much I can do. Okay, so this is down. And then this is this stuff. Copy. Paste and auto. And this. And so what I'm doing is just trying to, not trying, what I'm doing is refreshing the data kind of thing. Well, this is blues, right? And then sort of taking out the broken parts that are probably likely messing with things. So I'll just delete that. Yes, and then, so now there's no broken data, and I'll save as. So it's a completely sort of fresh file. And then what I can do is I can close it, and that deletes all any issues. So it looks like he's back. Log. Let's push him log. Mobile apps. He's on the mobile apps. Google Play. What are his mobile apps? When is this from? 2024. That's not bad. Quality instruments. He's still pushing his instruments. Mobile apps. Nothing specific. Let's Concordify. Codifica. Looks like the only thing that's sort of... Oh no, because his full name is DSK, so that's his brand. Facebook here. Picture and log. DSK Music. 11 months ago. AI podcasts. I'm gonna put that in my watch later. And then what? Introducing my mobile apps. I guess I'll give them a follow, right? Okay. I don't know what that is. Get over there. Do I need this? No. Okay, I require a FL10 window here. What time is it? Almost 5. Another hour 15-ish. I still gotta do editing too, so yeah. It's better that I head out at 6. I can do some editing and get into some gaming. Some pro gaming, get paid to play some games, call it a day. Hopefully get to sleep early. Hopefully my dailies, as they call it in video games, don't murder me. Not murder me, but keep me up all night. DSK Brass. Oh, and I just totally wiped out the up down. So what happens if I clone this? It's going to keep the... Yeah, that's what I want, because I want to retain the data. This one's just a little harder to retain than the other one. And then give me some more DSK Brass. This is a trumpet. Maybe there's an issue with the specific like sound font that's in the back. And then trumpet. And then this one is up, down 1 and auto that. And then this one is down blues sampler stuff. Give me this here, paste, and then this. I could just select the timing, but I'll use whatever timing there used to be here. There. Okay, so do you feel like working today? Maybe I should just push it out. Okay, yeah, I'll just push it out. Do I even have a master output? I do. Let me I'll just prep it completely before pulling the trigger here. I have I'm pretty confident that it's going to recover, but it might only run once. So that one run I want to be the export. So if I get a chance, maybe I'll tighten up the release times. I don't know what the release times were. It's not loading the presets properly, so I don't know for sure if there ever was. If it sounds better with tighter release times, I'll leave it like that. And then export zip. So this is sort of my push right now. Let's get rid of that. Completely delete, yes. Final dump, yes. Packing, what is it packing? That guitar. It's gonna take a little while. On to the next one. I'm pretty sure the next one is My Baby, right? Yeah. So is there data in here? There is not. So it's going to go looking for a file, I think. And this was actually someone from a local reserve. I believe it was... What the hell is her name? Her sister's name was Hazel, and she was... I can't remember her name. Terry Lynn. Singing. Okay, so are we still packing? What are you doing? Yeah, so it's looking for files, and there's nothing packed So I'll just keep these as workflows. There's nothing there. And it doesn't even look like they're like edited or anything. Maybe it was just take selections. Okay, did you finish it? Still going? Still packing? Okay, what about how many are there of My Baby? Is this the only edition? My Baby... Yeah, looks like this is the only edition. So I'll just move those to the workflow. 10 workflow. And those aren't even Primo beats. I don't even know what the label was then. It was just me doing stuff. Workflows. 2010. Put those there. Then can I head back? Nice. Okay, and then you're done. Okay, so give me an export here. And hopefully that exports. Okay, go. No issues, like it just jumped right into export, which is good. I forgot to look at the time, like how long it is. But once it's done, I can listen to the playback. Okay, I require another FL10. Then give me this. And we're on MY, right? MY? What is this? 2010, yes. What? Why? Where am I? More-ish, no beach. Okay, so gone. I was looking for the My Baby bit, but I couldn't see it. Okay, I'll just finish up with this first. How long are you? You're not too bad, okay. Uh-oh. It's not responding. So I think the plugs are toast. They only got that one round, I think. Why is it? Is there something in the way? No. See, like that's responsive. This isn't. Okay. How long are you? Yeah, it's totally being like screwy. Can I just listen? Let's see if I got the outputs. Not metal though. This. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, it did. Like I said though, maybe tighten up that release. And that's the verse. So it just looks like it's looping. So it came out, does it want to play or is it toast? Ugh. Every time I push a button or something, it's like rethinking, reprocessing. Yeah, I know it. Oh. No, it's toast. So I just want to close the whole thing, and it looks like I only got like one shot at it, right? Every time. That's just the nature of the DSK brass from back then. Give me the zip. So I'll reopen the zip. Hopefully it loads. I mean, it kind of has to. I doubt anybody will ever want to buy this track because, yeah, it's not that great. And I got one shot at it. So what I'll do is I'll just pull in the release times. If I have to rebuild it, I'll rebuild it. Because I feel like those aren't the real release times. Like I would have reeled them in. Okay, so release times in. And here, release time in. And I'm not even sure this is going to work. Well, I guess I'll find out once it like starts to pump, right? We'll see. And yeah, so it looks like it might hold together. Just get one shot every time. You can either push play or you can export. You have to reload every time. Don't know for sure yet, so we'll see if it even held together. But it loaded fresh DSKs, right? That's the point. And then here, did it work? Something a little more listenable. Yeah. Sounds like there's like a reverb or something. I'd almost prefer the trumpet to be the long bit, and then the tuba to be the long one, and the trumpet to be the short one. Will it play, I wonder? So I'm actually gonna change a stylization choice. I don't know if it's gonna work here. So let's grab you, copy, and you here, that, and then just so it's more listenable, like, because I usually listen to these like on playback. Let's see if I can just keep exporting. Is it just pushing play that's sort of an issue? Well, it looks like it's toast. Yeah, it looks like they buckled. So even though like it's going to export, it looks like it's exporting, I believe the end file is going to be completely buckled. So I'll just have to like reload it and redo those things. I'm not sure I'm gonna like need to redo everything just to get like my stylistic choice in it. Let's see if that's... I'm pretty sure they buckled, so there's not gonna be any... There's gonna be one of the other horns. Yeah, so it's gonna be neither. They both completely buckled. Okay, so no... I'm a little worried about saving a new zip. So I'll like an alternate zip and I'm going to see if I can reload it. And then to test it, I have to reload it and save it. Okay, you can just, no, close. Ooh. There, done. Just sending messages left and right. Can I drag from here to over there? I don't think so, right? It has to be on the... I can? Okay. So, I get one run at it, as I said. The question is, can I save it like that, though? Like, just as long as they don't crash, I guess, I think is probably the issue. Okay, so my choice was grabbing this number and putting it here. And then I'm going to reel in the releases, opening up the tuba, and still reeling in the releases, and that should tighten things up. And I'll save as number 2, because I don't want to have to step through everything again. So say V2, and then, oh, it's going to pack, oh man, I forgot how long it takes to pack that guitar. Okay. Can I export while it's packing? I think I can, eh? So let's do the export. Actually, I shouldn't screw with it. I'll just wait for it to catch up. Okay. And give me a new one. Then I want no BG. I don't know if that's a song or if it's just like a workflow file. There's something in there. Quite a bit in there. In fact, it's a Meg. Direct wave. Trombones. No BG. Direct wave. It's gonna take a little while. What is this doing? Is it done? Nothing's done. We're in complete standstill for a little while. I'll put this headset thing away. That's fine. I can wait. My Metadox mask for singing. I usually leave it out to dry after cleaning. Oh, look, there's a glitch. So did it find anything? See, looks like it found dummy files. Right, these are dummy files. It needs outputs. So again, we're looking at DSK again. No, these are, what's it called? Killer horns? Okay, that's not bad. Let's do another. Oh, it's still packing. I'll get this guy finished up. Impact. Maximus. Sometimes I used to knock him out of the park. I mean, that's sort of the whole point of Primo Beats, right? My twisted take on music. It looks like it's really loopy though, like it just kind of does one thing and then that's all it does. Wonder why it didn't make silhouette. Maybe there's something wrong with the verse. It sounds like a cool, like, what's it called? Chorus, but then it just dies. Okay, so let's go back here first because this is done packing. Give me an export. And hopefully if this exports properly, then everything is done. Because the zip is saved. And yes, so it looks like it's good. Everything is done. And then every time I load it, I just got to keep in mind that I only get one run at it. So to speak, while that's running, I can jump over here and check this out, right? Scary music, scary movie music. Nice. Why did it change? No BG. That's actually not bad. I don't know why that never made silhouette. Crazy. What is, oh, because that's glitch doing that. That's why it's changing. Wow, maybe I just thought it was too glitchy. Crazy. How long does that go for? A minute? No BG meaning there's no instruments. Well, no, it's kind of there. Huh. Sometimes you win them, eh? That's fire, as the kids say. Also, V2, I gotta drop my old version here. And this one. So I'll look at the times to be certain. Same time. Okay, so delete that. Also gotta pack the file in there. This is garbage. It's the workflow file. This can get its V2 removed. This is the original now. And then I want to pack this in. Original, the completely broken, absolute mess of a file. No, that's the name. What is... This must be allowed to pack. It's probably packing global drums, so... And of course there's a whole guitar in here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done here. What are you doing? Are you done? Are we exporting? It's killer track, no BG. There's not a lot going on there. Like, it seems like something you could probably add more to. Like vocals. But I mean like samples or whatever. Other new things, the elements. Do I got another song? No, that's the same song. Okay. So sometimes people, they come in for feedback and they don't say anything. They just throw a track into the feedback list. But like I said, maybe it's they get hit by ads. Maybe they finish it and they come back and they're like, oh, ads. I don't want to stick around. And I don't blame them. Ads are ass. No. Just no. Okay, so I'm gonna hear that again. Okay. I think I actually have to get the file pack too, right? And I got metal done, right? Yeah. Because there's multiple versions for that. So it just took that long to get that one no good track done. Not really no good, but not low potential track, we'll say. More-ish. Fighting with all that. Put that here. No BG, the hot track. I just done. Just done. No issues. Just done. Got these samples. Where did the zip go? There it is. Okay. It's not a lot that can happen here. Okay. Let's go to there. And into no. Actually, I want to check just to make sure things are getting packed. Because it just feels like it's been a long time. Yeah, it's fine. I just missed this other one. This has been packed. No. I thought I packed this. Yeah, I did. And then I just packed no BG. Okay, so on to no. What do you got? Nothing? Oh, it needs an output. Output. Is there any automations? No automations. Okay, so just let's turn on everything and see what it was supposed to be. Okay, it's just sort of an interlude kind of thing. It looks like I wasn't feeling it, so I just didn't finish it. This goes nowhere. Push it out anyway, just so I know what it is. Yeah, it doesn't really even go anywhere. I mean, if I did something like this, maybe I just wasn't thinking. Maybe I was sick of the blues riff. Do more things to it. Must have been on an off day. Okay, so reload back to what wasn't. Oh, I could have just turned everything off. I don't know why. Could have just pushed off and then it would have been. Yeah. This one has potential. I don't know if like I'll ever revisit this. I kind of just did, man. Moving forward. Rap beats aren't really going to be my bread and butter for life. The rapper is dead. The MC lives on. Okay, go. Ooh, ooh. Don't have an output. And then we're gonna export that to the zip. No zip. And then I just had to dump some kits, export to the wave, and then no. So that's sort of a new trend. I don't think I ever called anything else. No, there'll be a song called Yes. No. Yeah, so there was never like a no part 2. 23 seconds. And then I want to pack this. No bump. Again, probably just being, how you say, out of an off day. Same day, I think. No. Why is no come after no bump, but they're in a different order? I think that's just like, it's by alphabetical, right? Okay, so give me no. That down. And then it's in there. It's got to see it. Yes, they are. They're good. I mean, say they're good. They're in there. Now, no bump. What do we got for time here? Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Something in my arms. Let's go. Away. Look at all these not a rap. Not a rapper, that's a skit, so that's a workflow. Is there a file in there? No. Old school, a million versions. Oscillator bass. Looks like there's something in between old school and oscillator bass. Some patterns. Phillips Castle, piano guitar, piano min. FP cup and a whole bunch of junk. Res a million times, auto tune. Look like workflow projects. Are they have stuff? No, they're empty. So just toss those. That's a lot of res. Res radio, so that's a commercial. Res the bass, I believe that's the dance remix. Looks like a workflow file. Some other files. More workflow files. Okay, so these EBLs or whatever, a bit of a pain to, especially that one specifically, just like, maybe I'll just leave them for now in case I want to reload it. Okay, and then string a hip. There's a lot to go through still, like this is such a big project. Doing my old beats. Doing my Beats catalog. I keep saying old. I don't want to say old. So where was I? No bump. It's time for no bump. Harmless, direct wave. Hopefully nothing too brutal. E-guitar. We can't find e-guitar. I think that's I know what that is. That's comes from. I can't even remember the website's name. Audio samples, samples, sound fonts, program though. I don't know if that's the, what's it called? Beats 365 or if that was, what is this other website called? So I know what Beats 365 is called. Pro Bangers. So is that a guitar, right? Is that how these are labeled? I'll know right away if it says program. No. These weren't labeled with programmers, so it's likely, oh, they are. Okay. So this is E-Guitar 3 Program 27. E-Guitar 3. Guitar? E-Guitar 3 Program 27. Then that goes to So let's toss it here. Use this window rather. Toss them into samples. I don't even know why. I guess because I want it locally, right? If I can just... Actually, I should just reload in case it had a specific program in mind. Okay, so just go new. And then reload. It should find it. It did. Okay, so did it have a specific program? I don't even know if there was multiple programs. No. Okay, so let's hear it. What's good? Little Shino coming through. Looking at the Beats catalog. The ancient beats from ancient times. What's good with you? A quickie. All right. Okay, so that's just starting out. What does this guitar sound like, though? Like the sound font. It's like a slappy kind of Strat thing. Okay, so just throw it in the feedback or the form, and I'll get to it once it's done. Let me know in the chat when you've completed the form. Okay, so what am I doing here? There's like nothing here. What does this sound like? Just goes nowhere. Oh man, that just goes nowhere. Okay, so it's just an empty. How loud is it? Oh, it's pushing the thing. I'm not sure who's gonna babysit that one. We'll see. Yeah, that goes nowhere. So I did a lot of like exercises in rhythm too. I think this was probably an exercise in rhythm. Let's see who's... Somebody's babysitting. I think it's Maximus. Who's babysitting it? Ozone? Dropped cat. Yeah, it looks like Ozone's babysitting it. I don't really need a babysitter though, so let's just cool it off. By how much? Quite a bit. Okay, so cool it off by 6. I could probably get away with a little more. FL 10. Let's look at the chorus. Yeah, I feel like I can get away with a little more, so 4.5. And then when I come back, when life was pixels, when life was rasters, yes, I'm actually going back to rasters. For my plugins, I use rasters opposed to vectors. They just look nicer. Like this looks so, I don't know, plain. Like there's no fading or color and stuff. And something like this, like I don't know if that this looks more rich. Like there's a lot more going on here. Like this is raster, and this is raster. These guys here. If we look at FL20, I have one open for feedback, right? If we look at FL20 and we say bring in the same one, what was that? That was harmless or harmor? Who was I looking at here? Harmless. Okay. So if we bring in they might have updated the GUI for harmless, and we can get like a direct comparison here. Yeah. So this is raster, right? We got a lot more going on. I feel like it's more rich color palette, more going on. And then this is vector. This is what we all sort of migrated to, thinking that it's better for the computers, but computers are so powerful now that I feel like it's a good idea to go back to this, because now that we have the power, we can take advantage of loading things faster. So it's back and forth, right? And then we'll go back to vector, because like it'll be 3D. what is it, 3D VR world, right? So we'll need to offload the loading and the power again, and then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find a middle ground somewhere. And let's get rid of Harmer, and I'm going to do a quick BRB, and I'll get into this track. All right. Getting back into it then, so I'll probably do one more. What is this, no bump? Do one more after no bump, and then, yeah, so I was looking for somebody, make sure that's not crossing right, and then ozone isn't doing too much to sort of maintain that original feel. I guess that's why it's called no bump, it's just because it's a rhythm. So it's good to know that at least ozone is there, and good to know that I'm not driving into it. Okay, so save. I don't even think I need to change the limiter type because, like I said, it's barely doing anything. Okay, so zip done, export now, save. Oh, I gotta push it, right? For a minute. Samples, give me this and this. So now I want to pack this, and then Northwest Slums. I feel like I tried to redo that, so this is a 2010 version, Northwest Slums. And a lot of times when I redid some of my older tracks, they didn't turn out. They didn't turn out. So the expectation of Northwest Slums, timing 2010 is not as good as the original Northwest Slums. And Northwest Slums was a tremolo track, an exercise in tremolo, I believe. Tremolo or vibrato. I believe it's called tremolo. So I'm going to drop this window. That's done. And everything's packed. That was fast. And then getting into here. Not a rapper. That's a skit. Skit away. And give me this and this. And then this to here. Okay, so it looks like I gotta get some KB6 samples. Acoustic lead, that should be there. Yeah, let's go get these boss samples here. Samples, how am I already here? Oh, that's just, I was like, where? My brain just automatically teleported me there kind of thing. Okay, so samples, and then waves, and KB6, and what does it want? The boss, DR88. DR88 here. Then I go here, toss those there. How long? It shouldn't take too long. Imagine they're not too big. 100 megs. I'm looking at 100 megs. That's lots. Is it like a whole... What is the KB? Whilst we wait for it to move, I guess I can go look at what it was, right? The DR880. And that's a Roland, right? Boss is Roland. Boss DR80. Is my color funky? No, my color's good. My phone just makes it look funky. Looks cold. Maybe it's kind of cold in here. 2 minutes. Okay, so what is the boss DR880? Not gonna show many pictures. The Dr. Rhythm? I can buy one? Okay. Looks kind of familiar. I can buy one though? Like, straight out of Long McQuaid? They're still like pushing them out. Yay or nay? Groove box, okay. No longer available. Okay, so it's just a placeholder. I wonder when they stop selling. Let's look at the reviews here. The review is from 2013. That's quite a while ago. 2015 was the last. Cool. Okay, so I can close that window. Oh, why did I just keep looking at it? Oh, I'll look at my face, I guess. I guess I could open the next one. I'm supposed to call it quits, though. Do some editing. Because I'm supposed to do editing before I have to go cook food. Barbecuing burgers today for the fam jam. What do I got next on the list? Not a wrapper. Yeah, okay, so let's just take a look and see if there's even anything in here. What is it doing? Hello? I'm not moving anything into here. It's not holding its position. Oh, it is holding its position. Okay, so just no. And then it should let it go. No. Now I can move around it. Give me the folder. I don't know why it's holding onto that folder. Yeah, so there's nothing there for that. Not a wrapper. But it's probably going to reference a file, so I'm pretty sure I could probably just toss that into workspace. Yeah, it's just looking for references. There's nothing there. It doesn't even present me with a choice. Oh, it does get there. So I can just close this. There's a lot of editing there. Cut that. Head here. Where is the move? The move is done, so I can open this up again. And now the drums are there, right? Hit the music production. Oh, it says Primo Beats Final, right? Final workflow? Workflow 2010. I guess that's sort of the era, Primo Beats era. It's more of an era than it is a brand for me. Oh, it needs an output. So everything is there. My stomach is not happy. My stomach is thinking about them burgers. Northwest Slums, here we go. This is probably another 4-minute track, right? 170? That's interesting. Let's get the master chain on there. Put the compressor back. Ugh. It's missing my clicks. It's cleaned up a little better now. Let's remove the 4 minutes in length here. Yeah. Was there any changes? No, it's the same thing over and over. Yeah, it looks like. Just do that. Why does it go like chorus, verse, and the verses, divorce? So that's the chorus? I feel like that's more like the verse though, so it's kind of a little backwards, right? Like the chorus feels more like a verse. No, the chorus feels, it is a chorus, but it's the length of a verse, and then the chorus, the verse, they're just interchangeable. There's more energy in the second part, so that's why it's half. But I feel like it would be easier to be a verse, like it's got a lot of stepping. The wave out. This is 2010. I forgot to add that. Go, and then I have to add that to the final. And I got a packet, and there's multiple. I can close this. I'm pretty much done for the day, so I don't need to do any more sample diving. Let's close this. What is this? What is this? Real Genesis 2010. No, I want final. No, I want 10K. So this is North with Slums 4 of 6. Is there any like thing packed in here? No, good. Good. Less packing, the better. Eventually, someday, I'll have to go through them or pay someone to do it. Versions X. Toss it in there. And then out of there, and then all done for the day. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For business inquiries such as mixing, mastering, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, you can reach me at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.